Let me turn to another issue we're very familiar with, and that is the Federal Thrift Savings Plan, also known as TSP. 6.8 million federal employees are invested in the TSP, including many active duty military members, including many members of Congress, including me. And what I learned talking to my staff and researching this issue is very unsettling. TSP funds companies involved in building this graphic. The PLA's fifth generation fighter jet, also known as the J-20, which would be critical for China possibly invading Taiwan. It's manufactured by a company called AVIC, A-V-I-C, AVIC. TSP offers index funds which invest in subsidiaries of AVIC, which is under U.S. sanctions today. Again, Ms. Stevenson-Yang, most federal employees probably have no idea that their money is potentially invested in these companies, right?
That's correct.
It turns out multiple TSP index funds also invest in something called Huafu Fashion Company, which is sanctioned for using forced labor. But what I don't get is that the TSP's board seems fine with this. In 2019, its chair said, quote, the TSP board doesn't believe it's appropriate to prohibit TSP participants from making a choice that could be, quote, in their best interest. Now, Ms. Stevenson-Yang, you don't think it's in the best interest of federal employees to be invested in stuff like this, right?
I do not.
I find it unacceptable that we maintain lists of sanctioned Chinese companies but allow investment in them. I think it's wrong. Now some of our critics of this committee have written op-eds claiming that even investigating these kinds of issues is, quote unquote, overstepping the committee's purview and, quote, egregious overreach. But frankly, the only thing that's egregious is Wall Street's continued investment in companies that the U.S. government has literally sanctioned for CCP human rights violations and espionage.